Reflective practice? Like with a mirror? Hey there, welcome to another Vanquish Studio. I'm going to show you about using reflective practice, which is where this little sucker comes in. It is called a rubric. And anytime you are done drawing, instead of crumpling up that paper and throwing it away and saying, "This sucks," it helps to actually look at it and be reflective and to think about, what did I do good? What works? And what can I improve on? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Okay, so before we get started on talking about reflective practice, I just want to tell you, hit that subscribe button. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so when you're drawing the hand holding an object, you want to actually draw the object first. So the object that my hand is going to be holding, I'm going to make a little ball. So I'm going to have this ball right here. Alright, so I have this nice spherical shape that this is where my hand is going to be holding it. And there's going to be a knuckle over here, one over here, and one down here. And then the hand is going to be coming around and... So this is going to be the pinky. So the pinky finger is going to come right up around the side right here. So I'm going to draw that pinky in like that. And that's just my guideline. Then there's some webbing right here. Here's my knuckle. So from my knuckle, I'm going to come up like this. Right? And move my fingers. And have the fingers. Alright, so it's holding it like that. Next up, I'm going to draw this finger. Oop, I need to make a little bit more space in between these two fingers. So I'm going to make this come out a little bit more. And then draw this hand coming, or this finger coming up like this, over, and then like this. Alright, so this currently looks like a hot mess, but I'm going to fix it up. Okay, so this is the hand, and it comes down like that. And so there's the wrist. So you don't see the thumb. The thumb is a little bit further away. Okay, now I'm going to use another pen and pencil. Okay, so there's my hand. Oh, that's not a very good sphere. But there's my hand holding an object. Now, of course, if you're doing, comics, you can make this, like a pumpkin ball. Maybe this is, the Green Goblin. Well, it doesn't look like the Green Goblin's hand, but you get the idea. You draw. And then for comics, you can use this idea of sketching and looking at it and then using the rubric to make sure the hand is okay. Now as far as my structure goes, I think this finger is sticking out too much, so I'm going to put this finger like this, and then 1, 2, 3. That looks a little bit better. So we have the hand holding a round object, and it's pretty cool. Okay, so this is my rubric from the last time I was drawing my hand. So now what I need to do is look at this hand, and what I want to work on is structure. I'm really concentrating on my structure, and if I get my structure right, I think that my anatomy, my fluidity, and my perspective will all come into place. So now that I've drawn this, I'm going to look at this and do reflective practice and see where I fall as far as structure on this grade. Because this actually is a very tricky hand position, and you can't see the thumb, it's out of position, and I think that my structure is still at a 2, and I need to continue practicing until I can get up to a 3. Now remember, whenever you're done practicing, you want to look at the rubric to see where you fall on these 4 categories. So if you're trying to work on your structure, then when you draw, just concentrate on structure. If you're trying to work on anatomy, when you draw, just work on the anatomy part. And you can decide what you want to work on and what you can improve on. Like say for example, structure, and I get the structure and I get up to a 3, by then my anatomy should fall into place and my perspective. But you know, sometimes you do have to work on it. Here's a rubric, the link is down below. So let me know, leave a comment, let me know how it helped you out, and I will see you on Friday.